Guys, what's going on? It's your boy Trey with John. We're back with another YouTube video here today, guys. And we're going to be breaking down GBP, JPY, an amazing trade that me and the team took last night, you guys. It happened during London session, and it was just a beautiful trade, based on chart analysis, good fundamentals, good market structure forming, good reversal patterns. Everything was just playing out to the T, and I really want to break this down for you guys because these are the kind of setups that, I look for. So at the end of the day, you guys, we started on the daily time frame. We had price pushing down, and we had this, area that held, on the daily time frame for quite a bit. Price pushed up very close to that area and pushed up very aggressively again to the upside. We know that, this zone, this area, is going to react pretty well because of this immediate bullish reaction over here. And price got pretty close to it, forming a small support around that area, and also a major move in that direction. So I saw this huge bearish candle coming down. We're going to replay time just a little bit, just so you guys can see what I saw. Right, something like that. And I said, okay, you know what? If price comes down to this level and it holds, I'm completely bullish on GJ. If price just happens to go below this area on the daily and close, so like below 148, like 500 or something, and I'm completely bearish on it. Right, I'll look for sells. Price came down and immediately whipsawed all the way back up for that day, creating like almost this doji, but I forget the name of this candle, right? Anyways, this is a good sign that price is moving up. So at this point, me and the team, we usually trade like maybe an hour before London session starts. That's when we start looking for our setups. So if we fast forward time a little bit, we got, on our call, I would say around here, right? So we'll play this out. Perfect, right there. So if we bring this down to like the 30-minute time frame, this is what I was looking at, right? I noticed something, price started going down. This is the immediate, whipsaw that we saw as far as that daily support. Price pushed back up, right? It maintained these highs. The moment it hit this low, I seen an immediate, inverse head and shoulders. And guys, if you don't know what inverse head and shoulders is, it's basically a reversal pattern, pushing price to the upside. It happens after a downtrend. So here we have that downtrend. We have that consolidation. Price pushed out the range, faked a lot of people out for that sell, immediately pushed back up in the range. And then we over here, this is the area that we were paying attention to because this is where I wanted to catch my buys, right? I said, if price holds here, I'm looking to catch my buys. So on this yellow candle that you see, this last down candle, this was the actual candle that we were looking at to take an entry on. So price closed. As soon as it closed, you guys, it's on the 15-minute time frame. As soon as it closed and it kind of gave us this baby, low volume bearish candle, I said, guys, we're looking to get in. Price started pushing up. And as soon as I seen price push up above this high on that wick, immediately I was like, guys, let's get in. We caught that buy. And then what happened is, this happens sometimes, guys. We put our stop losses at break even, right? Because at this point, we're like, what, 30 pips in profit? And I always tell my team, guys, the moment where, 15, 20 pips in profit, move the stop loss to break even or a little bit in profit, right? You don't want to turn a winning trade to a losing trade, right? We have too many of those. It's awful. So we put our stop losses at break even. That's why you guys don't see me with a stop loss right now. I usually risk, 10 pips on these kind of trades. I think last night was actually 15 pips though. I think it was more like this last night, just to kind of give the trade some, time to breathe a little bit. But, usually this is what I look for, risking 15 pips, 10 pips, and we're looking for 30, 40, 50, 60 pips, right? But in this particular setup, I knew that price was going to fly up. We had a lot of liquidity above these highs, and we also had this major high over here, right? And then we had this last consolidation. So I said, you know what, guys, we're probably going to end up targeting this consolidation up here, right? So we're going to aim for that as our TP3. So with that being said, we waited it out. That's what happened. This nasty candle came down, and it stopped us out of positions. Right? Some people held it still, but for me, I got stopped out. As soon as we did get stopped out, I wanted to see how this candle was going to close. If it closed below this bullish open, I was going to say, you know what, guys, let's wait for the re-entry. It may not go back up yet. The fact that it came down, retested this last blue candle right here, price pushed up, it closed above the open of that blue candle. I said, you know what, guys, it's definitely going back up. Let's jump back in for a buy. We jumped back in for that buy. And ever since then, price just flew. Right? So I put like 3 positions down here and I waited until price came down and retested these highs because I knew that if price was going to really truly continue going up, I wanted to get another entry right here. So me and some members of the team, we got some additional entries right here as well. Of course, stop loss, same thing, 20 pips. And then from there, price just started going bananas, right? Price just went crazy. So TP1, of course, collected some profits and then dumped another couple positions in there. Price pushed up, hit TP2, collected about 80% of my profits. Then, of course, TP3 was way up here, which was ultimately smashed, right? So it was a phenomenal trade. It was a great trade, caught 193 pips in total, right? But depending on how you take partials and stuff like that, probably caught somewhere between 150 pips, right? But nonetheless, amazing trade. And I wanted to show you guys exactly how that played out right now. If we can play this out, we'll see how the actual market is now. And this is what it looks like in real time. As you see, it's still maintaining this level TP that we had. And I'm still bullish on GBP JPY, so I'm going to continue looking for buys. And yeah, guys, definitely see price getting up here, 152 600s, and even possibly clearing these highs, 153 4 500s area, right? But we have to wait, of course, to see how price action wants to play out, because what can happen is, we can get that retracement down, push up from here, or we can retrace a little deeper and then push up from that area. And then once we clear, this level, this 152 flat level, right, we're definitely going to have probably most likely a deeper retracement, probably some more consolidation around this area, some fake outs to the downside. Then once price starts creating those signs of life again, I'm straight in there for the buys, so we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the week. We still have about 2 days left until the end of the trading week. So I definitely do see price clearing the 152, hopefully by the end of the week. So we'll see if we can get another strong push out of GJ. But yeah, guys, that's exactly what I saw on the trade. I appreciate you guys a ton. If you guys want more content, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next breakdown video. Peace.